So John Carney was on David Letterman last night, and the clip is on YouTube. If you haven't already, check it out. It seemed like Dave was a little bit nicer this last night, and I think he must have heard from some people, or he must have realized. I doubt he actually realized, but he must have heard from some people that he was particularly harsh Monday night. And so if you watch him, he's not a great spectator. But he definitely addresses it. He says, you know, I tried to be helpful. So before you begin, let me ask, would you like my help or whatever? And that was kind of funny. So one thing that I found kind of interesting though is both guys did tricks that are pretty pretty classic stuff. Pretty I would almost say old-fashioned. Not that that's a bad thing, but they're kind of from I don't know, last generation. Okay, and so the pace of them is pretty slow. There was very little in terms of relevant patter, and so it was interesting. I mean, the choice of magic was interesting. So I wanted to ask what you think of the choice of the tricks that he did, or that have been done on the Letterman show. Now there's been three performances so far. I haven't seen the third one because that just aired tonight, or it's airing right now as I film this, and so I haven't seen it yet. But what do you think of the material that's being chosen? What do you think of Monday and Tuesday night's performances? I don't know if I love the kind of magic that's been done. I don't know if it's the right kind of trick to do at David Letterman's desk on the David Letterman show. That's kind of my main concern is as far as David set the pace. He's set the mood. He's done his monologue. He's a sharp, fast talker. Sharp, quick-witted, and fast thinking, talking, whatever. So it's to then come and do some kind of slow-paced magic. I feel as bad as I think that David Letterman was as a spectator, I think that part of the problem is that intersection that didn't really mix very well. So I think, if there's a lesson to be learned here, it's probably to look at the kind of venue that you're going to be performing at and to choose your material accordingly. It sounds silly, but it's David Letterman has less to say during one of those stupid human tricks or some ridiculous thing that they have on the show, because there's a lot of energy, there's a lot of physical stuff going on, and it's there's a level of just involvement in that he can say a couple of things, but really this close-up environment really it's a tricky situation to be at his desk performing for him. Also, the angles were kind of a problem. You'll see in the John Carney video that the camera was just completely off, and for that to be a pre-filmed show, to not be live, and for them to leave that flash of the orange in there, I don't know, it's pretty bad. So far I'm really impressed, not with the magic so much as just the production, the show, the David Letterman show, what they've done for the art of magic so far. I'm pretty disappointed. That's, I guess, what I'm taking away from this so far. So anyway, post a comment. This video is long enough.